Anyway, yeah, SBF definitely needs an adult timeout in the big house, as I said. It's like, come on, man. It's like there are people in prison for like stealing a car for like a $5,000 car, and they're in prison. That's if someone's like runs off with like billions of dollars, it's like they should do some time. It's not right that others who steal smaller things should be in prison and they're not. I don't think we need to have the guy in prison for life, but he should,
He probably will be.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
I doubt it. I mean, but but it should obviously it would be an outrage if there was no punishment. So like some number of years of in being stuck in a all expenses paid federal vacation. And look on the bright side. And then it's whatever, pays penalties to society. Actually, genuinely be sorry, and then they let it. Then he can rejoin society.
I think he's going to feel pretty bad because he won't be able to play any League of Legends while in prison. And that seems to be his number one hobby.
He sucks at it anyway.
He does suck at it. Yeah.
Did you see Elon? Did you see the narrative on TV by a few high-profile individuals that were, supportive of Sam in some ways? Is Sam just a really good manipulator with his interviews? Do you think there's some truth? Not sure if you've heard his recent interviews. Could it be a mistake, or just it's his bullshit meter went off again?
Listen, I don't know. No matter how you cut it, the dude has not been honest with people's money and stole them a bunch of money. Like, this is no other way to interpret that. Like, obviously, there's got to be some appropriate punishment here. That is, I actually don't think it should be like life in prison or whatever, but it shouldn't be nothing. I'm not the judge, but like 5 years to 10 years, something.
Maybe. Might be too little compared to Bernie Madoff, right? He got 150 years.
Yeah, I think Bernie Madoff, they're basically saying like, this guy's, unless he is Methuselah, he's not gonna, the actual number of years doesn't matter that much because he's pretty old. So SBF's not that old, so he could actually spend 50 years in prison.
Yeah,
but should he spend 50 years in prison? Probably that's too much. I'm not afraid. I'm not.
It seems to me
here,
he's very young, right? I mean, he should have a chance to make mistakes, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the judge, I would say like 5 years with good behavior. I'm not the who am I? I'm not the judge. 10 years if you're not. 10 years is bad behavior. Like 5 years if you do your best to actually get the money back, and aren't a phony asshole about it, and then 10 years if you hide the money, or longer if you actually hide the money.
Doesn't that feel too lenient, Elon? Like if it was only 5 years, I would go attempt it. Like not actually, but like you know what I'm saying.
Like I said, I'm not the judge here. I'm like what I know. It's a best case. It shouldn't be less than that. But probably not life either. Like. It's like serious punishment, but give the guy some chance of repentance and a comeback.